Hey everybody, I'd like to start a new series today. And what I'd like to do is take you through my daily readings. I post these things and I have every morning on Facebook, but I know some people react better to either being read to or the video presence or the YouTube platform better than the Facebook platform. So I thought I'd try this. I might still do the postings on Facebook, but I thought I'd take hopefully it's like a 5-minute video every day. And so you can start your day with what I do in the morning and just you can see the readings I do and then how I interpret them. Some really speak to me and I'll talk to that, and some won't speak to me at all, and I probably won't give you a whole lot of interpretation of how it's in fact impacted my life. So I start every morning by reading this book, and I have now, it's probably my 4th or 5th year through it. So 2020, I think my 4th or 5th year reading it. It's the Daily Reflections for Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. He's the author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I consider that one of my Bibles. It's taught me so much that I start every morning with readings from it. They're short. Today's is really short. The first one is January 1st. You can see my notes from 2016 and then last year and this year. So you can see this is January 1st. You can see how short this is. They're not all this short, but it's a good thing to start with. So today, January 1st, if we want to change a situation, we first have to change ourselves. And to change ourselves effectively, we first have to change our perceptions. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of interpreting of that. I just think the message is, if we want to change how we view the world, if we want to change how the world treats us, if we want to change the experiences we're having in our life, we need to experience or change how we perceive things. And I know that can be a frustrating message sometimes. People, I know I felt it for years, and that is why I'm always the one that has to change. And that's the fact. The fact is you are the one that has to change. So the world isn't going to change around you a whole lot. So we need to change how we view that world and how we, as it says here, we need to change our perceptions. How do we perceive the things around us? So I'm going to leave it there, and we'll move on to our second reading. All right, the second book I read every morning is this one. It's Napoleon Hill's. It's a Positive Action Plan. Napoleon Hill wrote back in the 30s, the 20s and 30s. He wrote Think and Grow Rich. I happen to believe its teachings, it changed my life and it changed how I thought about things. And this is a very similar thing. So this is a daily reader. Here's January 1st. And you can see it's a little bit longer. I'll go ahead and read it to you again, because I think some people respond better to being read to than go buy a book. I know reading is something that is in decline in the world, and so I'll just read these to you. But some of these deeply impact me and some don't, just like with Stephen Covey's book. But let's just jump in and I'll read it to you. So January is called Traits of Character. Number 1, January 1st, dependability is the first foundation stone of good character. People of character do what they say they will do, when they say they will do it, and according to agreed upon conditions. They are the leaders, the individuals to whom others turn for guidance because they have demonstrated that they care, that they can be trusted. If you respect yourself enough to keep commitments, even when it's inconvenient to do so, others will come to respect you too. Dependability, like any other character trait, is a habit. Begin today, at the beginning of a new year, to develop the dependability habit. If you procrastinate or find it difficult to meet your commitments, then start small. Promise yourself that you will be on time, for example, and manage your time so that you are. Soon you'll find that it's easier to keep other commitments as well. So that's really the end of the January 1st entry for Napoleon Hill. So if you want to be respected, become dependable. Work on that. And I don't care how dependable you think you are today, we can all make it better. And he suggests start being on time to everything, always, and that makes it easier. So let's just start that. That's really it. That's a cornerstone of my life. Is I use a calendar and a schedule, and if I say I'm going to see you at 3 o'clock, I'll be there 5 or 10 minutes before that. And I try not to get upset when people are late, but it does impact how I think of people when they are. All right, that's it. Day one video is done. I'm going to edit down, keep it as short as I can. Let me know if this lands for you in any way, if you'd like to see this on a daily basis, if this helps you get your day started. Thanks.